Hi everyone, this is Dr. Matt. I'm so glad you're watching this because to any of you who has personally been impacted by coronavirus when it comes to unemployment, I will have a few very useful tips for you when it comes to how to recover after losing your job. It's not necessarily you who might have been impacted personally because not everyone in the US has lost their job, but there's more than 20 people who have failed for unemployment, and that's a horrible situation. I mean, COVID has basically turned everything upside down. So many businesses have closed down, and there's a lot of suffering connected with that, not only due to health issues, but also when it comes to financial issues. I mean, many Americans don't have any savings, so imagine what happens if suddenly you get this information that you're fired, and bad things can happen, but not necessarily if you know how to deal with it. And the model I have developed, which is called Mixed Mental Arts, which teaches you which 8 skills are absolutely fundamental to be mastered in order to be happy in your personal life and successful in your professional life, can come in very handy and offer you solutions. And there's 2 things that you need to address when it comes to recovering from the loss of your job. The first one is psychological, and another one is connected with management. Psychology first, because it deals with our psyche and with our emotions. So there's going to be a lot of distress once you've lost your job. Most probably, your mind will wander, will figure out what was wrong with you. Why did this happen to you? Why did they choose you, not someone else? Maybe you could have saved this job, etc., etc., etc. Unfortunately, our negative thinking mode, sometimes internally criticizing us for who we are supposed to be, for who we're not, and so on, can be turned on and deliver really negative narrative that puts us down. Losing job is a fact, but losing yourself in the narrative when it comes to why did this happen and so on is only mental. So you can take care of it, and you can definitely control what's going on inside your mind. So don't let it wander, and question every story that puts you down. I mean, if there's dialogue which says there's something wrong about me, ask it a question: what specifically is wrong about me? If there's dialogue which says I will never find anything else, it's really bad right now on the market, ask yourself a question: how can I possibly know that? What's the fact? So anything that appears that's negative in your mind, just question it, so that you are based on facts and you control what your inner voice is telling you. Once the psychology is dealt with, Mixed Mental Arts suggests you should move to management area, because management is all about planning. So ask yourself 2 fundamental questions: what are you going to do in your life right now, and how you're going to achieve it? If we have a goal, if we know what we want to do, our focus starts to be very specific, and we're channeling the energy towards what we want to do, where we're going to get. And once we specifically know what will happen, then we can ask ourselves questions of tactical nature. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get a new job if this is what you're looking for? How am I going to analyze what happens in my life so far? How am I going to live according to my values? How am I going to find the job? How am I going to apply for that position? How am I going to get back the control of my life? So all this is tactical approach towards planning. Psychology and management, these are 2 things that you need to deal with when it comes to recovering from your job. And again, I'm so sorry that this happens. I mean, it impacts millions of people worldwide, and it's just bad. But the fact that this COVID-19 took place does not necessarily mean that the virus is going to poison our mind as well, because once we know the tools, once we know what to do, then definitely we can take care of what's going on inside our minds and with our lives. So take care of your psyche and make sure that you plan for what's coming, and you'll be just fine. Good luck, and thank you very much for watching me. If you want to get to know more about Mixed Mental Arts and be updated with what kinds of tools you can use in order to benefit greatly in your life learning from me, please subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, ask me any question you wish, and I'm sure that I will sooner or later touch the topic and give you the information that you're looking for. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.